You guys hear me? Ah, laconic. Well, well, well. Oh, cat boy. Just emotion. Oh. Uh. Hey, Piper. Yankee? Yeah, Army. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I'm just tired. Just tired a little. Yeah, it's okay. hear you, but it's very low.
Shit.
Yeah, talk again. Talk a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm
Yeah,
here.
I have to just turn off the music completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For it to
I'm
hear you.
sorry. Just need some. I don't know what's wrong in here. Maybe like the Microsoft putting some spyware on my PC. I don't know what happened. I'm
Jab,
sorry.
what
Just
what
5 more
websites?
seconds to tune.
Listen, Jab, what websites have you been visiting during the
Uh,
holidays?
Porn as usual, but it's just my regular porn sites. I don't know. I like keeping like visiting them for more than 2 years, and it was all fine. But right now, it's just
Yeah.
it's broken.
Jab, is there anything in your like web search history that you're ashamed of? Jab?
Oh, you see, now I'm being cutting out from the Discord. Can you repeat the last question?
I said, is there anything in your search history on your computer that you're ashamed of?
Actually, the whole search history is what I'm saying. Like, is I'm looking for like the YouTube, like what's popular.
Yeah.
Like I always watch what's popular in YouTube. It's very
Yeah.
good because you see like how much dumb people around you, and you feel yourself when you watch it.
Yeah.
Like you watch all the videos like with 5 million watch or something, and you
Yeah.
start to feel yourself intelligent and smart person because you are definitely not the audience of this.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So I just laugh sometimes to feel myself like as elite, and try to make a fun out of the older regular people,
Oh,
like
I
in,
see.
in this YouTube's all this
Yeah, but
clips, TikToks and other shit.
oh, do you have a TikTok account?
No, fuck no.
Do you have an Instagram account?
No.
Is
Never had it.
Yeah, but do you have the equivalent of like Russian version of it? You know what I mean?
Well, we have a couple of social media or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
in
that's what I
here, but
mean. Yeah.
yeah, actually Instagram like was well spread in here, but right now it's banned in Russia, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good for you.
Yeah, probably. Actually, everyone uses just VPN and keep posting and keep
Oh,
reading
really?
it. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, so how do you say Happy New Year in Russian?
Happy New Year. Like if literally счастливого Нового года, like Happy
Живого
New.
Нового года.
Yeah, definitely. Or you can just say shortly without saying like Merry New Year, Merry Christmas, something. Just you can say literal just with something like with New Year, with birthday,
Okay.
with something. It
Yeah.
just when you like it's like the full phrase like I congrat you with, and you just put something. And actually you just drop the first part. It's obvious actually. So you just can shortly say like with birthday, with something, and people understand what you're talking.
Okay, so how do you say with New Year?
S is just the letter S. S.
Ц.
Yeah, с Новым годом,
Ц.
like with New Year.
С Нового года.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
Man's
close.
trolling. Is he trolling me? He's trolling me, right?
Yeah, I always troll.
Okay.
Jap wouldn't be the Jap if he,
Yeah, of
stopped
course. A
trolling
little
DC.
bit of trolling is fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but DC is nice guy. He never gets angry or something. He never,
Yeah. I try
bans
to,
me or
It's all I've been practicing my patience with the three young kids.
Yeah.
So Jab, how was your New Year's?
Well, pretty cool. Like
Did you
the
drink a
center of the
lot?
city was decorated. I like got a good trip for all the historical center of the city, like the decorations and so like it's really good, like New Year atmosphere. I really love that.
Oh, in your town, you're saying.
Yeah.
Hmm. Did you drink a lot?
No, it was sober New Year.
Mm.
Yeah.
You had nothing to drink?
The problem is that the 1st of January, like for 95% of people in here, is the vacation day, but I had my shift on.
Oh, you were
So I
working on
had
New
to be sober.
Year's?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that sucks.
Well, it's just different. Actually, like I'm not a very big drinker. Like I can just have a couple of shots or something, but I never get like I had like a couple of times in my life when I drunk and completely passed out
Yeah.
when I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk.
Yeah, when you're in high school or something.
Yeah, it was like just detesting drinks.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when I just started to realize what is the alcohol and like how to behave,
yeah.
what you should do with this. Yeah.
But this year, no, no drinking.
Yeah, I just prefer like to get outside, get myself a coffee, some ginger cookie.
Yeah. The dark ones are the better ones, right?
Pretty much, I don't know. Are they different colors?
Well, the dark
They're
cookies are
always like
good.
light brown.
Yeah.
No,
Okay. Okay. So you spend time with
so
your family a little bit, or?
no, because I'm living far from my family. I've just visited a couple of relatives I haven't
Oh,
here,
I thought you had
and
family around where
I
you
will,
live.
yeah, yeah. But I will go back to my like native town in a couple of days.
Oh,
So just to yeah to visit them. Sorry, just
visit them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're a little rusty. You haven't talked to us in a while. You've been talking just Russian for a while. I can tell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I need to, to tune myself like deeply in the brain. I need to change my settings
Yeah.
from Russian to English.
Did you
Or I
get
can
any?
try to speak this. It's much more easier when you don't want to make the American or English version of pronunciation. You just
Yeah.
keep saying English words but in a Russian manner.
Did you get any presents this year?
I got the best present ever. I had slept for 10 hours in a row. It's so fucking awesome.
It's the best present, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Quiet sleep too.
And what is more better that you can sleep during the day. So just have a couple of 2 hours nap like in the middle of the day just after dinner, then wake up, do some stuff, maybe watch a film, then go back sleep again. Oh, I forgot what is it like when you can sleep like anytime you like just maybe I should have a nap right now, and it's done. Like you just take up the pillow, take up the blanket, and that's it.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah, the guy with 3 kids.
That doesn't exist. Not around here anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least you have your, streaming time when get locked in your basement or whatever, and like all the family forbidden, to touch you, to kick the door or something. At least you have these 2 hour,
Yeah, but that's just work.
from Monday to Friday. So
Yeah, but that's just work.
yeah.
It's not a vacation.
Oh, I know. It was your plan to start creating this Summertime Saga
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
It was just your plan to escape from
Oh yeah,
this,
yeah. Escape
3 day
from the
kid
screaming
routine.
of my children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solved. The mystery is solved.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me. That's exactly why I started. Yeah.
So that means you will continue, working on Summertime Saga until your youngest kid will become 18, right? So like the last update, we should, wait. Like it will be, represented very soon, right?
Well, we'll see.
Well, that's good. That means like we will have a lot of, content in the game we love.
Listen, Jab, what do you think of these steps here that I'm working on?
I have no fucking idea at all. Maybe it's the basement in the lighthouse. It goes down deeply to the cave where Admiral Splush keeps his war trophies, like the treasure from abandoned ships.
Maybe he keeps Aqua in there. Ooh.
Oh yeah, maybe this is like the secret door. I don't know. Maybe it's Smith's basement. Probably.
Listen, Jab, if you had a girlfriend that was a monster girl like Aqua, right?
Okay, fine. Works with me, fine.
Would you be okay with a girlfriend that's a monster girl?
Yeah, but if she's a fish, that means she will be a little bit cold inside, and that could probably be the problem.
Yeah, but you can warm her up a little bit before.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, but if she has boobs, that means she's mammal, so probably her body temperature
Is
is
warm.
fine for me. So I don't see any troubles in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can never really go out with her, you know? Like if your girlfriend is a fish girl, like you can't really do much, right?
No, no, it's opposite. You can go out alone, do a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
like, and then you come back to the house where this girl waits for you, and you still like together. So it's just two in one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it
Yeah,
gives
it's
you
just two in
time
one.
off from
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
monster
yeah, yeah.
girl.
It's very
Yeah.
comfortable to have this kind of fish girl.
Yeah, yeah, I see, I see, I see. Hey, Gabriel Draven. Thanks, man. Glad you like it, dude. If your girlfriend is a fish, you already have other problems. Do you, though, Jesse? I mean, what if they're happy and they love each other? I mean, is there really a problem? Right? Like, is it a problem? I mean, maybe not. I'd be more put off that she was coated with a slimy membrane. Yeah, but she's permanently lubed. Laconic. Isn't that a good thing?
Oh, that's nice one too. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, they could also work. So you don't need to buy the lube in the sex shop. Like you don't need to spend your money in
Mhm.
here. So,
But would you be like, let's say you had a girlfriend that's a monster girl, like Aqua, like a fish girl, right?
okay, okay.
Would you tell your parents?
Why not?
I don't know. I
My
mean,
dad loves fishing, so he will be maybe he will find a couple of themes to talk with her, maybe to ask where is like the places he could catch the
good
biggest
fish.
fish in the in the river or in the lake.
Do you think your parents would be okay with you telling them, like, I'm dating a fish? Would your
Mm,
parents be okay with that? Are your parents very like they control your decisions a little bit? You know what I mean? Like they have a heavy
no,
opinion
they would
on.
rather say like, okay, like this is like your decision, your life, your choice, but
Yeah.
don't ask us, to pay money for your marriage. Like if you've decided like, ask all the caviar these your girl has like to collect money for your marriage, like to collect money for your house called, like when the bride and the groom when they went to the trip after they get married, house called.
Yeah, honeymoon.
Yeah, honeymoon, yeah. So that's
Okay, okay, okay. So your parents have never been like too controlling of your life, have they?
well, but when I was like a teenage guy,
Yeah, but now
maybe
as an adult now, I
they
mean.
tried. Yeah, as an adult, no, no.
Okay. Because there's people that even when they're adults, their parents kind of,
Oh yeah, definitely.
they try to control a little bit like who they're gonna marry or who they're dating or what kind of jobs they have
No,
or
they're not kind of that type of people totally. Of course, like the mom, she always likes to like, oh, maybe you should go start to go to dentist more often. Or maybe you should start to to take another education like in
yeah,
English
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. She always like try to offer you something, but sometimes it annoys. But it's not like the controlling.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't make like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like we want you to be like to become a lawyer. We want you to become like a doctor or whatever. Just like your life, do whatever you like, but just be responsible for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if you want to to work as McDonald's cashier, like okay, fine, but don't ask us to buy you like the new phone, like new tires for your car or something. Like you've chosen your life, okay, just be responsible for that.
yeah. Sorry, Kevin Slush and Laconic are cracking me up with their comments. If your wife is caught in a fishnet while on the honeymoon, don't come to us. That's what your parents would say.
Yeah.
Would it be a social faux pas to take your fish girlfriend to a sushi joint? Probably, yeah, it would be. Yeah, you wouldn't take her to a sushi restaurant. Is there a lot of sushi restaurants in Russia, Jab?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I even have a, the how's it called, the card, the plastic card as like the member or something where you can get some, taxes in some days of the month.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they're like how's called the franchise of the restaurants. You can eat everything like the Asian food. You can eat some borscht here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
definitely, yeah. Well,
Wow.
like maybe 10 years ago it became super how's called like fashions like popular to have like an Asian food to eat with these wooden steaks and something.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sushi was
And of
not as
course
big.
everyone posted this shit on their phones and posted on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, sushi was not as big. I want to say like 20 years ago. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like 20 years ago, people. I mean, there was not a lot of sushi restaurants 20 years ago. You know, but now they're everywhere. Right? It's a lot of them. Yeah, yeah. It changed over time.
So, how long ago have you been in the sushi restaurant?
Oh, it's been a while. I mean, we haven't even gone to restaurants a lot lately because we have three young kids. Like, how do you take three young kids to the restaurant? You know, like it's hard. Like, it's sometimes they're not gonna like the food, or they want to move around, they want to play, they want to do stuff.
Order the food to your house.
What's that?
Like, I mean, you order the food to your house, like all the restaurant stuff. With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wine,
Sometimes we'll
candles, and
order
so
the
on.
food and we'll go pick it up, you know, and then we'll bring it home and we'll eat it. Yeah, but we don't eat at a restaurant, you know. And sushi, you don't really do sushi takeout, you know. Like usually sushi, you go and you eat it on site. You know what I mean? Because it takes a while to prepare. I don't know. Anyway, we haven't really eaten any sushi in a long time. Definitely not in a restaurant, you know.
By the way, tell me, has something
Oh
changed
my
in
god.
my voice?
Yeah, now it's like super fucking loud.
I fucking found this point where the problem was.
Okay, okay, Jab, you can calm down.
No, not now.
Okay, I'll lower your volume back to 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do?
I've just changed the plug-in device.
You hurt everybody's
I had
ears.
three mics in my Windows setting. But I usually I use only one, but suddenly there were two virtual microphones plugged in.
You turned everyone into chat Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, your drums. Hey, Mr. Man, how you doing? Oh God. You dubbed them on that babysitter or younger sister. Yeah, it's something that we don't have, Jezzy. But you know what, Jezzy? The thing is, I think our kids are getting to an age now where we're getting closer to being able to have a babysitter. You know, like we're getting there.
What do you mean?
Because they were too young. They were like their kids for a while are too young to be babysit unless your grandparents or someone like our youngest child is 2 years old. Like that's too young for a babysitter usually. You know what I mean? Still, it's getting there. Like it's closer, but it's still a bit young. You know. But like he's gonna be 3 in April. I think by the time he's 3 and he's potty trained and all that, I think we'll be in a spot where we can finally get a babysitter.
Yeah. What age your kids were when they started, talk? Who was the first who started talk? I mean,
they all talk now.
No. I mean, for example, your old one can start talk in the year
how
and the 2
soon?
months. Someone can hear in 1 month.
I think my daughter was the earliest. She was like an early talker. Yeah, my first kid. My daughter was early.
She was first who started start walk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so too. Yeah, she was pretty early in everything. Yeah.
Just number 1 on the team.
Yeah, she's gonna be the first one to break our hearts too.
No, don't be too judgy.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying she's very strong-headed. Like she's very independent, and she's very.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good thing, especially if you have a daughter. Like you want her to be, to know what she wants and all that. And she's definitely like that. Like she's a boss,
Oh yeah.
She's very independent. So no, it's good. It's good. My middle child is the one that's behind the most in terms of everything. Like my youngest is catching up with my middle one.
His oldest do, right?
Hmm?
He just copies everything his older brothers and sister does, right?
Yeah. But my middle child is a little bit behind. Like he's not as fast, He's a slow learner. But he's the biggest one. He's the strongest one of the three. He's a big brute.
How had you found it out? Did he beat all two other kids?
No. You just see him. He's the size. Like my second child he's 4 years old. He's like 4.5. Okay, 3.5. Sorry, 4.5. 4.5. Wait. He turned 4 in August. Okay, or end of July.
Yeah.
Anyway, he turned 4 not too long ago, but he's the size of a 6-year-old. Okay.
So one of the team is like the brain. The second one is muscles. And what does the third does?
No. My first one, my daughter, is the charisma.
Ah.
Okay. My second one is muscle, and my third one, my boy, he's the brain. He's smart.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
He's like the shadow leader of the gang.
Yeah.
He controls everyone.
Yeah. And he's the youngest one too.
Yeah.
Hey, Le Monkey.
So when you like find out that the box of the cookies just disappeared from the kitchen, like, and you should just blame him because he planned everything and he forced out like other two to to do this crime.
It's possible. Yes, it's possible.
Yeah.
No, our family is like, they're all so different. It's crazy. They're very they're all super different, and they were different like from the get-go. Like from when they were born, they were all very unique in their own way, which is surprising because I think I said that before on stream, but that's the one thing that surprised me the most when I became a parent. How like I thought all our kids would be kind of like the same, and then as they grow older, they pick and choose kind of like the things they want and become kind of like external factors form and shape who they become, right? But it doesn't really work like that. Like they're unique in their own way from like day one. When they're born, some of them are more excited than others. Some are more calm. Some are more physical. Some are more passive. Some are more goofy. Some, like, all the kids kind of like are born very unique. And I didn't know that until I became a parent. Like, I kind of figured everyone would like be born relatively the same. You know what I mean by that? Like, everyone's kind of born very generic, and then you mold the person to like what they want to become. But it's not like that at all. Everybody's very much someone when they're born. Like, they have their own features and their own whatever, right? It's like you're born with a package.
The guy in the chat asks you why you hate him so much.
this week actually. I mean, I wanted to stream more, but I'm gonna leave on to visit. Deteriorating.
Yeah, it's just his body's on control. Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna go and for his birthday say hi to him, and it's gonna be a surprise that he doesn't know we're coming, you know. But we told Grandma, right? Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So Grandma knows we're coming, but he doesn't know, and we're gonna say hi to him, visit him, wish him a happy birthday, and a bunch of other people in the family are gonna come visit too, you know, and all that stuff. So that's our little plan for the week. But I'm gonna leave, I think, Thursday morning, like first thing in the morning or something. Wednesday or Thursday, I forget which day, but anyway. And we'll be back, you know, on Monday. So I wanted to stream all week. I was planning on starting again today and continuing, but I'll have to take another little break to visit my old grandpa that's not feeling well. So anyway, that's life, you know. We get old, people get old.
By the way, I'm curious. What is this pink stuff near the scuba box?
I don't know, but Stray is not here. Is he here? We need him.
It looks like a flip flops, no?
Yeah, kind of. Is he around? He's been quiet the whole time. Sometimes he's very sneaky though. He listens, but he doesn't show himself. You know.
I haven't seen anyone today in the desk chat.
I'm gonna tag him and hopefully add Stray. You around? I feel like he would have. I feel like he would have chimed in by now because we're working on his background. You know.
Yeah.
If he was around, he would have complained already about what I'm doing. You know. Because on his sketch, there's a table, there's like crates, and it looks like pink slippers. I don't know. It looks like pink slippers. And here, I don't even know what button we're going to click to go up, you know? Like maybe this part here is clickable to go up. And then the door here. I don't know. Something like that, maybe?
I think there is a door leading somewhere. Shit. Like another sublocation.
Yeah.
By the way, please, if you're gonna make these stairs as a button, can you please include the space like between the planks?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like it's one like big button and not just like pieces?
Yeah. Like I've already said the same about the ladders that lead to the rooftop. It's very hard to aim.
Yeah. We already fixed that for the tech update.
Yeah, it's good. I just don't want you to make the same mistake again.
Yeah, we already changed that.
Yeah. Nice to hear.
Anyone knows how to draw? Nope. Nobody knows how to draw around here. Especially not Jab. Jab is really, really good at doing stick figures, though. He's really good at that. Right, Jab?
Yes, I am.
See?
I forgot when I've drawn a lot last time.
Jezzy, that's very accurate. You're absolutely right. It's a mix of them two together into one. It's Sploosh's, in Stray's room, basically, yeah. I know. It's funny how that is, right? Okay, let's analyze what Stray drew in his background here. He put random shelves with stuff, and then I don't know what's on
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll talk about it later when there's no.
Like the how's it called? I forgot how this tree is called in English. I remember the pine, but it's not the pine. How's it called? Fir, right? How's should spell it?
Fur?
Yeah, yeah. I don't need to to buy their the new fur every year.
Oh, okay.
Second, when it stays, even you put it in the bucket with water, but after like 3 days, in the locker. I just take it out and it's just 10 times faster.
Jabbing his plastic tree.
Yep.
What's gonna be on this carpet here? I feel like it should be a flag.
The flag on the floor is bad. It's like if only you want to make a disrespect for the flag,
Yeah.
step on it.
Like the British flag.
Yeah. These scenes, they still DC.
Okay. Stray, I wanted you to come around to come in voice chat and explain to us what the heck is this drawing. Okay, we have many questions for you. Okay, Stray?
It's a perfectly fine drawing.
This is not a perfectly fine drawing.
How dare you?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Listen, perfectly fine would not be the two words I would describe this drawing.
Wow, rude.
Okay, first of all, why the heck is your lighthouse the size of a gymnasium? First of all, two.
Because it's widescreen.
That has nothing to do with it.
Well, then just squash it. It's easy.
That's what I
Just
did.
take two sides and you push them together.
This is what I did here. This was weird, and now I made it. Okay, this looks like it could be in the inside of this. Could, because even here it looks like it would be smaller than this even. But at least it matches this somewhat. It's like more zoomed out, and this is more zoomed in. Okay.
You can pull the wall in a bit more, so it's like actually around the edge of the staircase. Like there's no gap between the wall and the stairs. That'd be fine.
Yeah, but it's okay. I want to put a bit of like stuff around there. It's close enough right now that it's believable and it's not too weird. Okay, as opposed to this. Look how massive that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
There's lots of stuff to put in there.
Okay. Let's forget about the scaling issue and let's focus on the substance. All right. We want to know what the little pink things are by the door. Are those slippers?
They're little bunny slippers. Those are his indoor shoes.
Okay. So where did
Obviously he only wears
right.
one at a time because of the peg leg, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah,
They can be guest slippers if it makes you feel better. Like a non has to take off his flip flops and put on the pink bunny slippers.
Okay, so I can fit the majority of the things you had in your sketch in here. Okay, but this table is sort of gigantic here, but there's no room for a gigantic table in here. So it has to be a small table. Is that okay?
Yeah, the table you sketched looks great.
Okay. Can we put another light, a similar light as this here? Right? And
I don't know, I'm delayed.
Okay. Anyway, the light from the bedroom, the hanging lantern, should we put another one here? Because otherwise there's no source of lighting in here.
Oh, like over the table but under the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
Is it okay to keep candles just under the wooden ladder? Like, is it okay from the point of, fire?
It kind of has to be there because otherwise there's no lighting in here,
Okay.
And
especially
the walls
at night.
be stones rather than inside of a barn.
Is it going to be the exact same as this? Like the interior of the bedroom is the same as the interior of the bottom floor. However, I think maybe the floor might not be wood here and just be like stone or like rocks or something. Flat rocks or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Flagstones.
Yeah. So
But can the walls not be like stone?
What's that?
Can the walls not be stone?
Well, they're covered with like plaster or like some kind of like stucco or whatever.
Okay, it still looks like the inside of a barn though.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Trey. I think it's fine.
Stones like on the outside, be cool.
Yeah, but like even the outside of this is kind of stonish, but covered, painted, covered.
Yeah, but this makes sense. It's his bedroom. He wants to keep it warm. This is downstairs. He don't care.
Yeah, but I want some. I want it to continue from the. I think it should have the same wall treatment between just the stairs going up and down. No. Okay. Anyway, it's the least of our concerns right now. Okay. The biggest concern is
my only concern.
Okay. What is in the stairs here? You put the little sketches that are like 3 lines. What did you draw in the stairs?
Where? Which one?
There's two things in the stairs that are green. One is red and green, one is green. Is that a plant?
Yeah, the red and green one is just a plant that's on the
Okay.
stairs.
This is what I figured. This was why I drew a little plant here. I just wasn't sure. What is the other
looks
thing you drew? Just some random box?
I think so.
Okay.
He feels like the sort of person you know you go into some people's houses and they have like quite wide stairs and like one side of their is just covered in shit and you're like this is not a good place to keep stuff.
No,
I
I've
feel
never
like
been
he's
to
one of those
someone's house
people.
where the stairs were covered in shit. No, and stuff. No.
Not shit, but just like random knickknacks and stuff. Like they've used
No.
the stairs as like their display shelves,
No,
and
that's
then they
so
just walk up
dangerous.
one
You're gonna
side.
like trip over stuff and fall down. Why
I
would
I don't disagree, but
Who
like
does
some
that?
people do that. They have cluttered stairs.
Okay. You can't.
I mean, there's got to be a story behind how he got the peg leg, and I'm pretty sure it was him stumbling over shit on his stairs.
Dark, you have kids, don't lie. Yeah, but our stairs do not have shit in them. Like, that's the one thing, because I know someone's going to break an arm. And we already had 2 broken arms already with our kids. Enough, okay? We do not have things in the stairs. That's the rule, all right?
Stuff on it.
Yeah.
Maybe the bronze helmet of the sea diver.
Oh, yeah. A diving suit. Yeah, we could have a diving suit.
Yeah. The suit or just the helmet, they looks like
I mean,
an artifact.
I mean, we could
from
have
the
like
museum
a
one. I took the pencil and just wrote "dog cookie" on her forehead.
Yeah, thanks.
So
Oh, I thought you meant the other side of the screen. Yeah, you could put some there.
Yeah, I don't want to put too much, just like a little bit, so it gives a hint that like the room is kind of small and round.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe something like this would be good. Okay. Good night, Jay. Just take off his other leg and give him 2 pegs. Oh, I mean that would suck having 2 peg legs. Might as well just have a wheelchair at that point, right?
You'd have amazing balance, though.
Would you? I don't know.
I mean, you would have to develop amazing balance.
Yes, you would. Yeah, indeed. Correct.
Great for pirouettes.
Straight. Any worthy presents worth mentioning on stream that you got over the holidays?
Nah, I think I said before, but like we decided we weren't doing presents this year.
Oh, right. So no one got presents?
No.
Damn. So your holiday, your Christmas holidays were
I've been to the US before, and I've seen more TV than I care to about like all the north part of the South American continent, which
Yeah.
I realize is horribly skewed because I'm pretty sure it's not 95% drug lords and probably nearer 75% or whatever. But I've seen enough of that on TV. But I can't say I know much, if anything, about Uruguay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but is there something specific? Like you saw a movie about Hawaii that made you want to go, or what's going on?
It's like the most, or rated as the most like developed country in South America.
So basically,
And I'm just,
you think that every
I'm,
other country has too much crime for you? That's just
no, it's the
that's just
like
racist.
no, it's because like all of like South America is represented as like second and third world countries,
Yeah.
and apparently Uruguay is like the bucking that trend, and I'm curious as to what it must be like because
Mm.
it seems unlikely to be massively similar to like other like more Western first world countries. So I'm
Okay.
like, what does that look like? Like, I guess I don't know. It feels like it would be developed or advanced in like other ways than you might otherwise expect. Kind of like I imagine some of Southeast Asia is like Singapore and stuff.
Mhm.
And so that's like because everywhere else is like there's got loads of media coverage and whatever. I'm like I have some level of knowledge or opinion of it, but I can't say I have that of Uruguay.
You just want a surprise. You want something
Yeah,
different.
exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh,
I
I
don't
hope I hope so
like.
bad that it's super boring and exactly how typical, just to ruin you.
That would be fine too.
I'm just joking.
But I don't understand that. Like, some people will watch holiday programs or travel programs, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's so beautiful! I want to go there." I'm like, "You've just seen the best it could possibly be, because they'd only show you that dark. So whenever you go there, it's going to be worse than what you just saw."
Hmm.
But if I go somewhere where I've never seen anything about, I'm like, it can't be worse than that.
It can't be worse than what your expectations.
No, I mean, there's no like mythical bar that's already been set. It's like whatever it
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
it will be, and like I don't have to be disappointed. I'm just like
Correct. Yeah, I think the best example for what
experience
you're
it without it being influenced.
yes, the best example to explain what you're saying right now, I think, is the expectation of what people have for Paris most of the time. Like
Oh yeah, like
the
like Paris can't live up to the hype of Paris.
exactly correct. Like what you see in movies or in TV or commercials, and then you go and you're like, that is really not what I've been looking at for the last 20 years. It's like completely different, right? I can see that. Yeah.
I've been to Paris. It was fine.
It was fun. It is not what it's painted to be, though.
I feel well. It depends. If you speak to French people outside of Paris about Paris, then whatever you experience in Paris will be like, oh my god, this is so much better than I was expecting. Because my experience of French people outside of Paris is they will just shit on Paris endlessly.
Yeah. Correct. I think Paris has its good side and its bad side, like most cities, you know. But the problem is that it's advertised as being like, the city of romance and purity and beautiful bliss, happiness. It's mostly people that are very grumpy in a rush and panhandlers, and it's not exactly that, you know. Yeah, it's okay.
And lots of tourists desperate to rekindle their relationships that are on the rocks.
Yeah, that too, I'm sure, yeah.
Rome is pretty cool in terms of like the stuff that's there to go see, like all the cathedrals and Colosseum and stuff. But
Barcelona,
like, actually
yeah.
navigating Rome is trash because the traffic will just murder you without even stopping.
Have you been to Barcelona?
I have not.
It's really nice. It's not bad. It's like it's a European city. I find that like it has a lot to enjoy in terms of like culturally speaking, in terms of landscape. It's got mountains, it's got the ocean, it's got kind of like a lot of nice features, you know what I mean? But it's also not extremely touristic, I find, as compared to like Venice or like Paris and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really I found to enjoy it a lot with Mama Cookie when we were having a road trip in Spain. Like it's the place in Spain that we enjoyed the most, and I think we enjoyed it more than we enjoyed Paris, for example. You know.
Yeah, I've been to Valencia, which was.
Oh yeah, we've been to
I
that
don't
one
remember.
too.
I don't remember much about that because that was so long ago.
Yeah.
Mostly, I just remember like the long drive between there and it was the Portuguese Atlantic coast, but I don't remember where. But that was a long drive. It's like interesting enough to watch because I didn't have to actually do the driving, but it was a long way.
Jesse is saying you should definitely go to LA. It's so much fun over there.
Is it though?
If you want to be stuck in traffic for many hours trying to get to somewhere that is completely out of the scope of what you enjoy in life, then go to LA. It's gonna be great. You just do
I
it.
feel like LA is probably great if you have a private helicopter. Otherwise, it's not that great.
Yeah. If you have lots of money and you have a private helicopter and you have access to all the cool shit instantly, LA would be amazing.
Yeah, like you're well known enough that you can just walk onto all the movie sets and just be like, "Hey, what up?"
Yeah, exactly. Then it'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be the best. Well, you know what my best present was this year?
Oh, go on.
Crockpot.
Oh, for like stews and stuff.
Yeah. For stews. Yeah. That was my present this year. I got socks too, but I get socks every year.
Is it just the pot? So like the pot goes in the oven, or is it one of the ones that goes on like the electric heater, like a slow cooker?
Yeah, it's like a slow cooker. It goes on the countertop. You know, you can make soups, stews, and all. You just put a bunch of ingredients in there, close the top, put on a timer, wait like a couple hours, 3 hours, and then it's done, and it's amazing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I had one of those once. I cooked one thing in it. It burnt horrendously, and the pot was never the same and couldn't be used afterwards.
What did you do?
Apparently, I didn't put enough liquid in it, and so it basically boiled dry much quicker than it should have, and then proceeded to cook itself, char the food, and utterly ruin the coating on the pot.
It's closed. There's pressure, so there shouldn't be a lot of steam. Like it should stay relatively humid in there. What did
you're
you do
overestimating
wrong?
how much liquid there was inside.
You fucked up.
I was told it's easy. You just put meat in it and leave it on while you go to work. And then I came back and I'm like, this is not
You
it.
have to work.
you can go to work and let it cook for 8 hours. It's fine.
No, the whole point is that you can leave it unattended, moronic.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave it unattended.
First easiest thing of cooking. You get some water, you put it in a pan, you boil it, you dump everything in it.
No, I think it's frying. You just put the piece of the meat on the coals in the fire, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
That's
for
what cavemen were
boil it, you need to
doing.
create some pottery to find the clay to make a pot.
Yeah, that's what cavemen were doing, right?
Yeah. Well, at least you guys don't eat like these frog legs, snails, as French people do.
Or,
Listen, we're gonna try to prevent Stray from boiling food for 2 weeks and see how he survives.
oh, I haven't boiled food in years.
I'm just teasing.
I have a microwave now.
Yeah. Oh,
Microwave
we're on the
apples.
same page now, Stray.
Yeah, there's no apples going in my microwave or anywhere near
Oh, boo. Boo.
it. Disgusting either.
Disgusting. Oh shit! Come on, it's not even that bad.
It's pretty. I just no. Hard no.
Have you ever had like your apples being exploded inside your
No,
microwave?
because I score them first. I do little holes in them to let the steam escape.
And how long do you microwave them? Like 30 seconds?
45
minute?
seconds.
Shit.
Like, be honest. How many apples did it take you before you were like, okay, this is the right amount of scoring?
I did some experiment over the years, but it just came very naturally and very quickly. Okay. All right. Jeez.
So you do the same like with every apple, like green apple, red apple, sweet,
Yeah.
sour, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah. If they come from the fridge, yeah, they do. Yeah. Like if the apple is room temperature, I'll often just eat it like that, you know.
Breaking news: DC eats apples as a regular human.
Yeah. It's not always microwave, you know. It often is, but not always is what I'm trying to say.
So what you're saying is that the weird part isn't that you microwave them; it's that you store them in the fridge to start with.
Is that weird? I keep a lot of fruits in the fridge just to keep them fresh for longer a little bit.
We don't like cold, fresh, sweet apples. Strange.
Oh, they're too cold.
Do you microwave your beer when you take it out from the fridge?
Well, yeah, it makes me drunk faster.
Well,
And I like sake. It reminds me
yeah,
of Japan.
that makes sense. Like you spend less money to get dizzy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start microwave my vodka just to see what happens.
I microwave ice cream. Ugh.
Problem with microwaving alcohol is then you can taste it.
Vodka has no taste.
I-
The less taste vodka has like is better.
Yeah. I do microwave bananas sometimes, but that's because for cooking I do that, and not to eat it like that, you know. So if I do like banana bread,
that's
I like
different.
microwave them first to soften them up a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just let them go brown.
Yeah, I do too, but like if you microwave them, they just mix. They like a smoother texture when I mix them.
All right.
Yeah. So I just do that. Anyway. So it's 2023. Straight. When do you think the tech update is going to be released? I mean, come on.
August of 2020.
August.
Yeah. Make your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Make your bets.
That
When
is not the
it's
answer DC
ready.
was looking for.
When I've lost the will to live so badly that I no longer have standards and just ship it in any state.
Come on.
Is that soon?
I think what, a couple months, right? Straight? Couple months?
You're not gonna draw me on this because then someone will remember and try and hold me to it. We're going as quick as is feasible to go, which
Yeah.
is, I know, very disappointing to a lot of people, but as currently the way it is, I'm afraid. I'm not a magician, I only write
Well,
code.
has Ploosh done any mapping yet to help us with the mapping?
No.
Oh god. The
I
mapping's
mean,
like done. You don't need my help. It's all done.
it's not.
Have you finished the quest map?
No.
I feel like
You know
I've
the-
heard.
You know the thing that you
I've heard
said was going to
Sploosh
take a
work-
week?
I've heard
So yeah, so that's very promising.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We were careful to validate that first because if we just spent a month doing mappings that were not going to be usable, we would have all been, well, A, very sad, and B, I'd be dead because you'd have murdered me. So,
Well, I wouldn't have murdered you. But yes,
well, of course, you've not done any mapping, so you wouldn't feel bad at all.
Correct.
It's true.
need to exist that don't currently exist.
5,500.
Yes,
But it's basically all copy paste of what I've already done with like small adjustments,
I hope so.
basically. So, like I did the tree keyword. If someone is good at doing mapping, they could take what I did and kind of like copy paste